that make it, create it for you. Now, Claw is a big sponsor this year. We got to thank Ooze out there and Power Buds. And this year we're going to have more food. We're going to have nicely toasted there, and we're going to have hot dogs and sausages and walking tacos, pop water, coffee, chips, candy, your usual stuff that you'd have junk munchy food at an event.
You need it.
So expect that this year more. But thank you to the sponsors. I mean, a fair like that, it takes a lot to put on.
And kudos to Dominic's too, right? Up. Dominic's good. Yeah. Okay. So kudos to all the sponsors Charlie mentioned.
Yeah, Dominic's is not a sponsor, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but we're happy that you're.
Dominic's is great to be there, though. They've got good food if you can get in there. It's really busy at Dominic's, so that's been the biggest complaint about the fair online. I talked earlier about the reviews. Mm-hmm. There's a few reviews that talk about the food, so I've made a great effort this year to put more food at the fair. Yeah. We've gone from 1 booth to 3 booths with food, so might even have more. But that guy, Rich, that you just mentioned, who runs Dominic's, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but he's the one who doesn't allow food at Mineral Street Fair because I think he feels it'll take away from Dominic's business.
Yeah, sure.
So that's how it operates. Yeah. I wish it were different. So I'm putting food on the other end of the street and trying to be tactful about it, not to upset him.
Well, now that you have a bigger space, I'm sure it's easier to locate food in a place far enough away from Dominic where it's less offensive to that guy. Because he's been there for 18 years.
And the complaint is that if you're under 21, you can't get in there.
Yeah.
Right.
And the other food is down at Packard and State, which is over a mile away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a good walk.
No, so that's our effort this year.
Yeah. Yep, I think everybody benefits from having chow on site.
Yep, the chow and the sponsors need to be pointed out again because that's what makes it all possible.
Well,
the event.
What an outstanding Planet Green Tree show, Michael. Wouldn't you agree? Great Planet Green Tree show.
100%. Thanks for everyone being here. Loved all the love and.
It's wrapping already. Just came back in to join the party. This is it.
I mean, it went by fast. That's what happened.
Not closing it down.
It kind of feels like
I overheard these guys out here talking about how they're happy that Young's Organic Garden is also going to be at Canapalooza participating in full force.
It's kind of like a little festival in here, right?
Yeah.
It's like a little festival.
Everybody's here.
Our own little
festival.
We have enough guys here for a baseball team for sure.
I was upset that there's no the baseball the diamonds are being used. Maybe they break out like a hockey.
They're all snowed over here in Michigan.
Today felt like in the afternoon like it could be spring training soon, or like it's getting into the season.
Grapefruit league's going on right
now.
I know.
This is the time we were talking about Jeff. Like he texted us about Michigan. If you're a baseball player, like you start thinking about it, or liking baseball. The season's coming back.
Baseball.
The Hash Bash Hedgehog came out. And it's going to be beautiful weather this year.
Yeah.
Mark my words. My weather reports will start coming out, daily in about a week.
I predicted good weather this year.
Yeah, I predict good weather again this year. I'm
for sure. Hash Bash, Monroe Street
I'm very consistent with my recommendations. It'll be cold in the morning, about 32 degrees. It'll warm up by 11 or 12 as the sun rises. It'll be pretty nice. It'll rain or mist for about 20 minutes in the afternoon. Then it'll clear up again. So it's going to be awesome again.
Well, if there's sun, it'll be sunny on the festival, Monroe Street Festival. It's during the speeches at Hash Bash that we freeze our ass off because it's in the shade.
Our average temperatures are 46 to 54 degrees.
Yeah.
All the way up till 2 o'clock.
In the shade, and then you move over
in the shade.
The sky's open and the sun comes out.
In 1998, it was like 78 degrees.
Yeah.
It was the largest Hash Bash I had ever been to. Just ridiculous. That's back in the day, people would say, because that's before that perimeter was drawn around the diet that prohibited peddling and vending within that by the diet. That was before that, and there was vending all over the city, everywhere. You just had to apply for a vending permit at the city, which was all just writing a permit, drawing a map, and paying the rent for the space, which was only like a nickel a square foot.
Yeah.
We're taking it that Planet Green Trees is chopped down for the night.
Is it?
Jim doesn't want to.
Michael, what you got?
Come on.
Keep going if you can got going.
All right, we're done. I'm shutting it down. Have a good night,
I heard
everybody.
no comedy from Jim yet.
No comedy tonight.
That's what.
corner, suitcase in my hand, Jackson's corset and chains in a vest, baby. Me, I'm in a rock and roll band. Riding a Stutzbecker, those were different times. Forward study cruiser verse, the ladies roll their eyes. You know they're saying, Sweet Jane, oh Sweet Jane, Sweet Jane. Now Jackie is a banker, and Jane, she is a clerk. Both them save their monies, honeys, all when they come home from work. Sitting there by the fire, radio does play little classical music, the march of the wooden soldiers. You could hear Jack say, says Jane, and that baby Sweet Jane, oh Sweet Jane. Some people like go out dancing. Then there's other people, baby, they gotta work. You better watch me now. This